Hey everyone, it's Kenton Becker, American Pacific Mortgage. I'm here again with another weekly video update for you. This week's video update is a very timely update because I want to talk about something that's been happening a little sneaky in our industry, and that is interest rates have been coming down. I haven't really heard too much news about this. I don't know if there's just too many other things going on in the world and United States politics and everything else going on, but usually I hear these reports of, the news saying interest rates are dropping, interest rates are coming down, and I haven't really seen anything. And yet, over the last month, we have seen interest rates drop pretty significantly. You might be surprised to find out that we're starting to see interest rates now down into the 5s again. So I actually went in and pulled some interest rates from today's pricing. Now, for reference, today is August the 15th. So, possible that interest rates have changed if you're looking at this a week or 2 weeks from now. But at least as of today, here's some sample scenarios that I ran just to see what the interest rates would be. So we'll put the details kind of up on the screen here of what these scenarios are. But if you fall into one of these scenarios and you've been on the fence about buying a house, you might be in an interest rate that could be now in the 5s to be able to purchase a home. So I did run an option on a conventional purchase with minimum down payment. So that would be 3% down for a new home buyer. And this would also be somebody with a 780 credit score. Now with around 1% to buy down the interest rate, you're looking at an interest rate today of 5.875%. That's an APR of 6.036%. So that note rate being under 6% would give you a much lower payment than if we were looking at rates even 2-3 months ago. Now on an FHA purchase with a minimum down payment of only 3.5% and only a 680 credit score, because FHA typically doesn't need as high of a credit score to still get those great interest rates, you would have a note rate today of 5.5%, again with around 1 point in buy down cost. Now that gives you an APR of 6.374%. An interest rate at 5.5% on an FHA loan, which is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of clients that I talked to around the beginning of the year, they're like, well, call me when rates get in the 5s. Well, now they're in the mid 5s on an FHA loan. Now on a VA purchase, also with a good credit score of 740, and because VA is 100% financing, of course I ran it at 100% financing, but it would have a rate of 5.75% with around 1 point in rate buy down cost. That gives an APR of 5.908%, which again is also amazing. So with these lower interest rates, it might mean the difference between you purchasing, a $500,000 house maybe earlier in the year and now closer to a $550,000 house now later in the year. That could be the difference between adding an extra bedroom, maybe getting that better or remodeled kitchen on a house that you like, or maybe moving to a different area. So this could open up some great opportunities. So don't sleep on some of these changes. Again, we're seeing these lower interest rates, and my hope is these lower interest rates will continue. Even heading into September, October, and through the rest of the year, I'm hoping the rates will just continue to go down and take advantage of the rates while they're lower. And if they go down over the next couple years, we can always refinance those rates to an even lower rate in the future. More opportunities out there. We're seeing more listings and more motivated sellers. So you could not only get a lower interest rate, but also maybe a motivated seller that might be willing to cover your closing costs as well. So give me a call if I can help with anything, or if you just want me to run a scenario for you and your specific needs and situation, I'd be happy to run those options for you and show you what your interest rate could be today. So thanks so much for joining me on this weekly tip. Have a great week.